Welcome to the final round of the Williams Team Series event, and I must report that it has been very tough so far. We're at halfway stage, we're less points than yesterday, and it's been so difficult. We just can't make many places off the start. Hopefully we can get some perfect starts, but I don't think I've seen one perfect start so far. In other news, we have got David, who set the benchmark scoring very impressively, and we've got it all to do. I mean, I hope David can get his P1. I'll certainly give him a run for his money, but at the minute, through the halfway, it's looking like David's P1 at the moment, which is not the end of the world. I'll take that, but we'll try and battle him as we look ahead to race 5. It's another difficult track, and it comes from Monza. So we start race number 5, looking like we're against a real player, and it comes from Italy, and it's raining. We need to get some big points. I'd love to see a perfect start from Hamilton. We just haven't had that once, and we've got a good matchup here, but where do we qualify? P20 and P21. That's all we can kind of get, and we've got a dry race, so I'm going to go softs in the hope that I can just make some ground up, and I'm going to go copper on the mediums as well. Hopefully we can just make some sort of headway, but usually Lewis Hamilton likes a perfect start, and I don't think he's got one out of the first 4. He's been average or slow. I don't know what's changed with Lewis Hamilton. Can we get perfect start this time? And we do. First of the video. What is the chances of that we actually finally get a perfect start? And where can we get? I keep clicking that blooming button, and look at that, we're going backwards. This has been what has happened all day so far. Up against it already. The rivals coming past us nearly, and Norris on the mediums has got ahead of Hamilton on the softs, who's absolutely struggling. You can't write it up sometimes. There's Norris then trying to get past the Williams, and we're starting to lag a little bit down that straight. We do get the Williams. We're going to be doing a pit stop on lap 2, and it is very jolty at the moment, as we do nearly get P14. Hamilton finally up to P18, and we've got a safety car. So safety car is out. I think it's too early, and there's the crash of the Ferrari. Now what do we do here? Do we try and hang it out? Now I feel like we can go mediums for Hamilton either way. And I just feel like we're not going to get the benefit of pitting Norris at this stage. So I'm going to leave Norris out there. No, stuff it. Let's get him in. Oh, I missed it. So how did we miss that? But we're in with Hamilton. And rival pits both cars. If he goes for the hard, I don't think he'll last. But we're moving up. We need about 20 crashes. That would be ideal to try and get somewhere in this race. Hamilton's in a good position. We could pit straight away with Norris. Yeah, the softs I don't think are going to pit. Norris has got good tyres. Could he go on to the hards quite comfortably? Or if we do one more lap, mediums will all come in. And there's a lot of them. I think I'm going to try something here. I'm going to pit now. And you might be screaming at me because this might be the wrong decision. But will this work? Let's think. We're going to come round. No, because we're only on lap 3. So let's not do that. We could go to softs or the mediums, but let's do one more lap and just fight fire with fire as we are away. And Norris getting overtaken off the restart. We've got a lot of people coming into the pits though. That could help us, as Norris nearly lets another car past. And now we're going to have to pit with Norris. So I reckon we go hards here. I reckon we push as hard as we can. We've got the rival coming past us, pushing on their mediums. Can we get past Nick de Vries? Finally we can, yes. Can we get past the rival? We don't need to get past the rival. We're stuck behind Alex Albon at the moment, as Norris comes into the pits from P9. We're really stuck behind Alex Albon. But can we get him? We can, and we can get the Red Bull as well. Now, Norris comes back out. Can we get a bit of rub of the green? Not yet, we can't. Hamilton's up to P4. I want to do one more lap. And I think we could get one more lap, maybe. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk one more. And so's the rival. The rival's got the same thinking as me. Can we both take advantage of some points here and come round nice and easy? What about Norris down the straight? We could really do with some good points in this race, folks. And Norris is going to get unlucky again. Only P17 so far. What about Hamilton holding on? We're just holding on to the tyres. We could really do with some overtaking and some big points to climb this leaderboard. Norris through. And where's Hamilton going to come out? This is crucial. P6. And we've got a good chance to run hard. Norris is going to get a few positions as well here. Can we get through here? We're up to P13. Hamilton all over the back of Lando Norris. And not anymore, he's through. Big points, come on. How are we getting overtaken there? No way. No way. We could get overtook there, and we're going to get some more points because we are up to P5. Norris comes down. P10, and we'll push. Come on, can we get some more points? Lance Stroll, yes, P4. P3 is next. This could be huge. What points are we on at the minute? 36. Can we get the Aston Martin for P3? We can, and that's a massive result for Lewis Hamilton in P3. Norris is going to come home in P10, but that's a great race for me and Trevor. We score some big points in this one, and we need to just keep doing that. 37 points in Monza. Race 6. Up next, Japan. And it's getting to the point where literally every single point counts. And we've got a dry start to qualifying. But where are we going to place? Ahead of the rival, that's always a bonus. P19 and P20. And we've got a wet start. So wet start, and we're going to do Cuppa on both. And this is, I couldn't even select Cuppa then. So is this going to be laggy as well? Let's hope not. But here we go. Can we finally get Lewis Hamilton another perfect start? We can. What has happened to this? Honestly, if you'd have seen my... Oh my God. Oh my God, Lewis Hamilton. Oh my days. I'm speechless. How the hell has Lewis Hamilton just gone down the whole inside of the grid and got himself into P2? That was chaos. And we're up to P1 in Suzuka. That is unheard of. We've got Norris P14. We need to capitalise on this. We can only really do 3 laps on Lewis Hamilton because of the tyre management. So we're just going to probably come back to the field a little bit here after that unreal start, and Norris is flying out there too. We're still going to probably try and do 4 laps. I think it's still quicker than doing 4 the other way around. And we've got Lando Norris now coming past us, but that's okay because we're in a position we never really should have been in. That's certain. But if we can just keep saving the bit of tyre everywhere we go, we'll have a pit stop and we can try and then push hard for the last 3 laps. So Hamilton comes through to start the next lap. Norris is P14. He's got the better tyre management. And we expect Hamilton to probably move back to around P3 at some stage. And you can see at the minute, Norris looking pretty good for the tyres. Hamilton, here we go, with Perez right behind. And if he gets past, that's fine. How many points are we on at the moment? 34. That'd be a huge points. And we get another place? Not quite. So another lap. And I think we're pretty solid on that as well. As we got Hamilton all over the back of Perez. He carries on. Norris carries on too. And we're okay on tyres actually now. We've earned a bit back. As Norris is in P4 and Hamilton P3. And see if we can move up. See if we can get Perez here. Norris will pit this lap as well. Norris should be able to start coming through. If he can. And he can into P13. And now we'll boost Hamilton. See if he can just get Perez on this last corner. And he can't. But that's a very good stint. Now I assume we're about to get done. Because everybody is going to pit this lap. And we probably should have saw this coming. But Hamilton comes out in P3. Maybe Norris can make some positions here. Or maybe he can't. Let's have a look. Where's he going to come out? Oh, it's P14. So that's potentially okay. With power unit to burn at the moment. And we're up to P13. Any more moves, every point is going to really count in this. And we're going to keep trying to close the gap out front. Norris, can we push the last corner? Get past Leclerc, we can. That's another good point there. We've got Hamilton in P2, closing all the time. We shouldn't have really pushed too much down that straight. Because we've used most of that power unit up. We've got a nice bit of jolting there as well, and a lot of jolting. And are we about to lose connection? I hope not, because we're in a brilliant position. Scary times. But we can push Hamilton. This is really jolting. I feel like we might disconnect at any moment. Can we hang in there? This is absolutely vital that we hold in. And it's getting worse. Can we survive? Hamilton closing down on the McLaren. Are we going to get P1? I'm very nervous because this could go off any second. Hamilton though, right behind the McLaren, he's not going to get it. He takes home P2 and we've got Norris up to P9. Can we just finish the race? Can we take P8? Not quite. Or can we? No, we can't. I'm trying to boost. We can't boost. But we do get massive points. And we hold on by the skin of our teeth on a dodgy server. But we've got 39 points in Suzuka. That is absolutely huge. Race 7 then. Silverstone in our pursuit for P1. Some 2 very good races. I mean, if you'd have seen the first 4, you'd go, how the hell is this? So maybe bad luck is equalled by good luck at the same time. We got a great team score, but we in the mix still with the opponent who's got Magnussen. Now, I'm going to try a 3-4 with Norris. I think that could potentially work. I'm going to do a 2-3-3. Well, I can't do 2-3-3, can I? Have to be a 2-3-2 with Hamilton. Perfect start needed for Lewis Hamilton. And we don't. We're back at fast. And we're back at Hamilton getting stuck with Norris this time. It's Norris's turn to get a good start. And he's done that very nicely indeed with a bit of help from Hamilton behind. Down the outside, through the middle, round the outside, up the inside, wherever you want, Norris is going. up to P8. Can we get sneak 1 position? Not quite. But P10 and P7 for the advance in Norris. We're going to leave on pushing. And it still feels really jolty, this game. I don't know if it's my internet or it's the server. But one of the two, it's struggling. And Norris is going backwards here, but gets through into P5. Hamilton then will cut down. So it's all about trying to match these tyres out. We've got Norris in P4 already. Hamilton P8. Yes, he's going to sneak P8. And we're going to be coming in this lap with Hamilton. So let's start boosting. We're going to go for the mediums. And that's a move nearly past Stroll. That'd have been nice. I don't think I'm going to get 4 laps out of Norris, I must say. So I think I might have to do some softs as we try and get past Max Verstappen. Can't do it. Into the pits we come. Norris is P5. And we're going to get stuck behind the Ferrari here. Look at this. Oh, wow. Charles Leclerc absolutely killing us. And I've not even done the tyre trick off. It's going to pot now. We should have been so much cleverer. I'm going to go for softs. I'm going to push. Yeah, I should have done the boost trick then. Missed my opportunity, and that could come and cost us. That's just simply my fault. As Norris then comes around, we've got Hamilton hopefully going to start making some ground up. And if he doesn't, it's simply me at risk because I've made my own mistake here. Norris comes out. I should have done this. That should have been what I did with Hamilton, but we didn't. We're going to keep Norris pushing, and we've got another safety car. And I think we're going to be going round on lap 5, and then we're going to have 2 laps to go. Definitely softs. And I think I'm going to have to pit Hamilton as well. Definitely softs. We might as well service the car for what it's worth. So, is there more points up for grabs? We've got hard tyres. Will the hard tyres pit, or will we get lucky? I think we definitely should be fine to do softs. We'll manage it out either way. And some cars go, all cars carry on. And they're a bunch of hard tyres. So can we have the advantage? We're going to have a lot of racing to do. We've had a lot of luck in this second half of the races. This is the second safety car, I think, in 3. As Fernando Alonso nearly gets past us. Let's not make that mistake again. So we're going to boost up the cars. We're going to have a 2-lap sprint pretty much. And we've got a couple of hard tyres and some mediums ahead. So we should definitely climb the leaderboard. 29 points at the moment. We can definitely get another 10 out of this. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4 cars on the hards pitting. So that will open up another 5 points, 4 or 5 points. And it's going to get down to the nitty gritty. Can we do it? Tell you what, it's not like P1's in the balance, is it? And you get a safety car chucked out as well. So here we go. We're about to get back underway. We're on the softs with wrist softs instead of mediums. And here we go. Let's line them up. Let's boost them away. And Norris does get the Ferrari already. Does get the Mercedes as well. We're going to cut down there. Hamilton's up to 9th. And make that P7. So we're going to cut down because I don't want to use too much tyres. But we've got good overtaking opportunities down the end of this straight. And it's P2 for Lando Norris. Cut down again. Hamilton's trying to get past Ocon and does so. And what have we got in front? Lando Norris on the mediums. Not anymore. Up to P1. Lewis Hamilton into P4. This is good play. Can we get any more positions? We're going to get P3. Can we get P2? I don't know if we can get round with the tyre management that we've got at the moment. We're going to just hold off and attack a bit later on. We are on soft versus medium though. I reckon we might be able to just last these tyres out. Can we get a huge 47 points? Norris slips away. Hamilton's closing on Norris. We're nearly out of tyres. Is there going to be... I don't think we're going to get 47 here. I think we're going to run out of tyres just now. Can we hold on? We can. Yes, a massive 47. A massive helping of safety car luck. But we don't care. We've just got to take what the game gives us. So the final race comes from Abu Dhabi. Race number 8. And it is always where P1's world titles are decided. Tough matchup. Look at that. P17 for the opponents, Lewis Hamilton. Interesting. And we're going to try a one stop with Norris. We are going to try 3 laps with Hamilton, doing a 3-3-2. So a 3-3-2 and a 4-4 is what we're going to try. We could do with a really good start here for the last race. We do get fast and average. Can we make some positions? Norris goes through a few cars up to P18. Here comes Hamilton, who has that good race start ability, and he's going to move past a few cars into what will be P16 by the look of it, and we'll cut down. So all to play for early on. Can we get Hamilton up a couple of places more? P15 at the moment. Norris P21. He hasn't made the start that I would have hoped. And Hamilton, oh my God, we've got another safety car. What is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, it is chaos. Now we're only going to drop 2 positions. So I'm going to pit Norris. And I'm going to leave Hamilton out. I'm going to leave Hamilton. I'm going to pit Norris though. And I think we can cruise around on mediums, go to lap 5, and then have a really strong end. But that could affect us, that could help us, it could not help us. Who knows? I've got a feeling, what have we got around? So we've got a lot of hards, mediums and softs. Hopefully Norris can make some good positions. We might only have one more lap with Hamilton before he comes in. We've got a couple of softs around us. They're going to extend out. So the question is, do I go on to mediums and try and do 4 laps with Hamilton after? Don't think it's worth it. We need to probably do 6, go to 6. So we'll keep on what we're doing. Norris has caught the back of the train. And he's going to build up very nicely. Hamilton's going to have to come into the pits this lap after this. Feel like pitting him now, but I just don't think it's worth it. I feel like one more lap and then we can undercut our opponents. So we're released away. We're going to try and make some early positions as we get Hamilton to P14. What about Ocon? Ocon, who's always our pain rival to get. Norris P20 now. And now we're through to P number 13. We're going to cut down both drivers. Don't need to do anything mad at the minute. Let's actually push Hamilton. Too late. We probably should have thought about that first. And we're getting swamped by everybody. But Hamilton now making his way through again. It's almost like warming the tyres up. He just couldn't get it done. And Norris P19. So we are trying to move. And we're going to come into the pits. It's Bottas who's very slow. And he comes in. Here's Ocon again, being an absolute nail for us. He just, whatever he does, we just seem to struggle past him. And we're out with ourselves. So, we can probably do one more lap here with Norris. Can we get P12 Lance Stroll? Nicely done by Norris. Hamilton down the straight. Takes 2 cars, P19. Don't know if we can do one more lap. I'm going to try it. I think it's worth it. As Hamilton gets P17. Definitely going to do one more lap. And then we're going to come in for some medium tyres. Across we go, P7. Hamilton P17. Into P15. And can we move up to P6? At the moment, looking pretty good. We're going to come into the pits at the end of this one and move to the mediums. Hamilton, we could do one more, I reckon. As Norris tries to get and does get P5. Hamilton will definitely do one more. As Norris is in. We're going to cut down, manage it with Hamilton, come out for some softs. And here comes Norris, P12 at the minute. As we try and get through, and that's a good start to this strategy. Hamilton P5. Coming into the pits this lap, Norris. Looking good in P10. We try and get past Kevin Magnussen in P9. But in comes Hamilton. Norris under attack by Magnussen. And now gets through. Into P9. Hamilton coming out. P10. Can we get round Russell? Can I keep Hamilton boosting on? He's looking okay at the minute. Nice and easy. Can we get past Russell? Into P7 we go. We're going to keep boosting. We can probably boost Hamilton now as well. And we can probably bring this home. 1 lap to go. P6 for Norris, P9 for Hamilton. Norris now up to P5. He's having a great stint. Hamilton P7. We can still push with both of these. Can we get any higher? Hamilton does. Hamilton gets up to P6. So it's going to be a P5, P6 finish by the look of it. To finish off this champion GB. It was a nervy race. But Hamilton does come across the line in P5. Norris in P6. And another safety car, 3 out of 4. We absolutely ride our luck. And I am going to feel very sorry for David when he sees this video, because he'll be thinking, how has that happened? So what was the rival's car? So he was using level 6. That's why the rival started ahead of us. And the car just not as strong, just a little bit more cornering than ours. So let's have a look where that does put us after this weekend. And we currently do sit in P1, 293 points compared to David P2, 272. And David, from no one I spoke to him, pretty much left it all out there. Couldn't get any more points than that. I am very lucky. That is full honesty right there. David deserved to win this GP above me. And I think his time will come very soon, because overall he had a better GP than me. When he watches this video, when he sees Hamilton take 75% of the grid on the first corner at Japan, he sees 3 safety cars, I think he'll be kicking himself. But David, you've put in a solid round and your time will come very soon for that P1. But for us at the minute, we do sit P1. There's still chances that we could get overtaken, so you never know what we're going to hit. But at the minute, we'll keep our fingers crossed.